I should say, change is hard, but always beneficial. But you know what? I haven't learned that yet. Hey guys, I'm El-Ruth and welcome back to my channel. So to celebrate turning 20 on the 26th of April 2017, I thought I would share with you the 20 things I have learned in 20 years. I have learned so much these last 20 years and I've tried to condense it into my top 20 tips. But you know what? I'm fully aware that I've still got so much to learn, and if you have any great tips for me that you want me to take into my 20s, then please do comment below and share them with me. But here is what I've learned in life so far. I'm fully aware that not all of you are going to stay for all of these wonderful 20 tips, which is crazy because I don't know why you wouldn't. So I'm going to give you, because I'm kind of like that, the most important thing that I have learned in the last 20 years first. Number one, I am loved by the creator of the universe who sent his son to die for me, knowing full well that there's a chance that I may never even love him back, and that in itself blows me away. That may anger you, but I'm not going to apologize. Do you know why? Because that's the truth. Number two, your siblings do really become your best friends. When I was younger, I thought my two older siblings were really bossy and that my younger sibling was really annoying, but now they are my best friends. Thank you to my three sisters for being my besties. I love you so much. Number three, healthy boundaries are really important. I need to be in control of my own emotions and not pin that on somebody else. I need to know boundaries. I need to not be stepping into somebody else's boundaries. If you don't really know that much about boundaries, I could do another video because it is so important, and that is one of the key things that I have learned is to how to have healthy boundaries with people. Number four, don't be a victim. You have more control over your happiness and your joy than you think, so don't just let life just happen to you. Be intentional, be proactive, don't be a victim. Number five, the place that you felt your biggest challenge, the place that you feel like you lack the most, is actually the place that you have the most to give to others. When my dad died, I thought I lacked so much, but it was from that place of loss that I've been able to give and encourage so many other people. I've been able to give so much out of the place that I thought I lacked the most. Number six, procrastination is the cancer to success. Don't do tomorrow what you can do today. I put my hands up. I am still learning this one, but I know it's important, so it's in my top 20. Number seven, I am not alone. There are so many times in my life that I have felt lonely. But you know what? Jeremiah 29:13 says, if you seek him, you will find me. And I know that even when I feel lonely, if I seek God, I always find him. Do you know why? Because he's always there. Yeah, I'm never alone because God is always with me. Number eight, you do not have to try every single flavor that this world has to offer to know that it's not nice and it is not good for you. I'm just gonna leave that one right there. Number nine, there is always another option. You know, for example, for me, if I don't become a lawyer, there is always going to be something else I can do. Law is not the be-all and end-all. If I don't get a career in the direct law firm that I want to go to, that is not the end of the world. There is always another option. Number 10, and yes, I'm admitting this, shopping is an unhealthy addiction. We like to call it retail therapy, but it is consumerism. When I used to shop a lot, I was never satisfied. I'd always need the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing. But now that I barely even shop, I've probably been the most content with my clothes and all of my materialistic items than I've ever been, and that is shocking, but that is the truth. You do not need every single thing in the store. Number 11, a good source of calcium is vital. When I was little, I did not like pretty much anything that contained and was rich in calcium, and then I started suffering because of it. But now I am just dosing up on calcium and I'm feeling healthier and fresher and stronger, so calcium is vital. Number 12, nobody, absolutely nobody can adult. Nobody has their life together. The celebrities that you watch, the YouTubers that you watch, the people on your Instagram, the people on your social media who you might think have their life together, then you beat yourself up because you think you haven't got your life together. Well, let me tell you, nobody has their life together. I have met rich lawyers, I've met MPs, I've met people from various walks of life, models, all sorts, and nobody, not one of them, no matter how old they are, no matter how rich they are, have their life together. That is life. All of us are just trying. Number 13, no matter how hard you try, there is always somebody that is going to look at you negatively and have something negative to say. And the sooner that you realize that, the sooner that I realized that and got over it, the happier I was. Number 14, grades do define a person. It is a grade on a piece of paper and says what they achieve. But grades do not define all of a person, so I'm not gonna beat myself up, which is what I used to if I got lower than what my perceived standard was. I'd beat myself up, but you know what, my grades are not everything, and your grades are not everything. Number 15, Christians are not perfect. We're probably least perfect because we know and we're in a relationship with God, we know the standard that we should be at, and we always fall short of it. But you know what, I'm so grateful that God has an abundance of grace and love for us Christians who aren't perfect. Number 16, always be nice to the customer service people. It is not their fault that your item arrived damaged, or it didn't fit right, or it's a different color, or it didn't arrive at all. They are just a kind person at a call center. They were not personally to blame. I'm reminding myself of this when your item did not arrive to the standard that you wanted it to be in. Number 17, there are friends for right now and there are friends for life, and that's okay, and that distinction is okay. And don't feel like a bad person if you can't hold on to everybody or you can't be in communication with everybody, because that is life. People outgrow people. Number 18 might sound cliche, but I think it's super important. Acknowledge somebody else's beauty without questioning your own. If you've heard it, then I'm telling you again, because most people know it but don't truly act upon it. I should be able to look at a girl who I think is beautiful, or a guy, and not hate myself because I might not think I'm as beautiful as they are. Acknowledge somebody else's beauty without questioning your own, because you are beautiful. Number 19, change is hard but mostly beneficial. I know I should say change is hard but always beneficial, but you know what, I haven't learned that yet. Maybe I'll learn that for the 30 things I've learned in 30 years, but right now, change is hard. But I've learned that most of the time it is beneficial, and I adapt and I grow when things change. Number 20, being me is easier than trying to be anybody else. It is okay to love me unashamedly. It is okay to be me unashamedly, because you know why? I am created by an amazing God who loves me anyway, so why would I say to him, oh my goodness, she didn't do a good enough job, I'm gonna try and be like this person. So yeah, unashamedly be you and love yourself for it. So that's it. That's the 20 things that I've learned in the last 20 years. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then why not? Just click that subscribe button. Join the team. It's fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.